Good morning, Allie. I'll get you set up.
Linda, good
Yeah.
morning. Is it possible to activate my chat? Because sometimes I need to send you a message.
Okay. Yeah,
Thank
I don't know. It used to not do this. I don't know what happened and why it's now like
you.
disabled.
Yeah, like,
It's like,
Click on your name's there in the chat, but you gotta look at the very top of it. So if you and look.
yeah. So when you try to send me a text, Allie, what does it do?
it says that the chat is disabled.
That window, your name. Yeah, that's what I have to do.
Hmm. Yeah, I just don't know why it's suddenly disabled.
I see it here too. My guess is that Zoom did an update and you have to go into the website manager settings and
Okay, I'll look
find
at
what they
that.
did.
Yeah. Yeah, so apparently there's a workaround that Rainey was just telling me about that if you open your chat, Allie, and
I'm
click,
looking at something. Let me see if this works.
okay. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, it's showing from my side that participants can chat with the host or co-host.
That's okay. That's the only thing I need.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
But yes, thank you, Tara. I will look and once, we're finished with class. I don't want to do it right now because who knows what will happen. All right. Thanks, everyone. All right. So I'm going to get you set up now, Allie. Okay. Apparently, Geshe-la has already arrived. So I'm getting you set up really quick, Allie, for interpretation.
Yeah.
Okay. You should be good to go. And we are on YouTube.
Buenos días.
Hi,
Ahí me
Patricia.
conecto. Ahí pongo la cámara.
Yes, he's here. He's circumambulating. So yeah, if you're here and out in the lobby, come on in. Geshe-la has arrived. So Geshe-la has arrived. If you're just joining us, he's circumambulating. He should be in the building in a moment.
Good morning. Please turn to page 34 in the Gold Prayer Book, and we will begin with the Shakyamuni Buddha mantra 3 times. Te ata om mune mune maha munaye soha. Te ata om mune mune maha munaye soha. Te ata om mune mune maha munaye soha. Now the Medicine Buddha stanza and mantra. Bhagawan with equal compassion for all, whose name when merely heard dispels the suffering of the lower realms, dispeller of disease and the 3 poisons, I prostrate to Medicine Buddha lapis light. Te ata om bekanse, maha bekanse, raja samudgate soha. Te ata om bekanse, maha bekanse, raja samudgate soha. Te ata om bekanse, maha bekanse, raja samudgate soha. Te ata om bekanse, maha bekanse, raja samudgate soha. Te ata om bekanse, maha bekanse, raja samudgate soha. Te ata om bekanse, maha bekanse, raja samudgate soha. Now the 4 immeasurables, which we will say twice in English, and then we'll switch to page 37 and chant it once in Tibetan. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends and hatred for enemies. Now on page 37. Sem chen tam che je wa dang de wei you dan pa gyur chik do dong do nagi gyu dong drel wan gyu chik do me pe de wa dang mi drill one cure chick Park your chick. Now, still on page 37, we have the Chenrezig mantra and the Tara mantra, and we'll also say the verse of praise, which is not in the book. Not veiled by any fault, white in color, whose head a perfect Buddha crowns in light,
Gazing
gazing compassionately at all beings, Chiu Chen Rezik, all seeing one, I prostrate. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And now Tara. Tare liberates from psychic existence. Tutare liberates from the 8 fears. Ture liberates from all sickness. I prostrate to the liberator, Mother Tara. Om Tare Tu Tare Ture Soha. 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 Now back to page 34, and Geshe will lead us in the Refuge and Buddy Chitta prayer.
whole purpose of this saying this prayer. I don't want you to feel obligated to say the prayer. So what is most important here is to think something positive, think something positive. Here, this whole purpose of saying this prayer is to set up positive intentions, think something good, the best, wish happiness for others. That's the best. So that's what we're trying to accomplish by saying this prayer beginning of every class. So we should never forget the point. It's not just mumbling the word. So I don't want you to feel too obligated to say the prayer. Just meditate, think something positive, okay? Whatever we are going to discuss, the whole purpose is just to benefit, that's all. Your presence here is to benefit others. My presence here is to benefit others. So that's what it's for. That's everything. That's what it's for. Just to benefit others. That's all. Sanje
Chirag Soki Chognam La Chang Tu Bardu Dagni Kapsu Chi Dagi Chin Ji Pe Sonam Ji Drola Pinchir Sanjay Drupar Sho Chirag Soki Chognam La Chang Tu Bardu Dagni Chapsu Chi Dagi Chin Yen Ji Pe Sonam Ji Drola Pinchir Sanjay Drupar Sho
Sanje
Chudong Soki Chok Nam La Chang Chu Bardu Dagni Chap Chu Chi Dagi Chen Yin Ji Pe Sonam Ji Chola Pinchir Sangye Drupar Sho
Padawa Lame Minami Aje Ombadawa Jaje Laso Chuje Chola Chawa Jama Nama Sanje Sungra Rato Shije Dewe Jujama Deda Shije Dambe Chunye Jinde Dije Nama Hai Kenda Luda Nije Jama Dame Doa Gwenja Nana Judama Tamche Kenda Dage Shuje No Kange Kuze Nyesu Ne Tawa Tamche Bompe Dambe Chunye Dede Kodam Dama Chawze
Children can now depart for the children's program.
Thank you, Lee. Good morning from the Bluebird. 。
Children can now depart for the children's program.
Good morning from the Bluebird. 。 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 Good morning from the Bluebird. all the way to Patagonia. Can you hear? Please, short introduction. Good morning, children. Good morning, Laura. Good morning, Patty. Oh, good morning, Lamo. Good morning, Habi Rosa. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, Tara Devi. Wonderful name, Tara Devi. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Cameron. Good morning, Giovanna. Is driving? Are you driving? Safe drive, safe drive. Good morning, Nico. Good morning, Fernanda, Marcelo, Denise. Anybody watching on YouTube? Good morning. Oh, thank you. Understand. So, like, I would like to have this book for you. It's from my teacher. My teacher wrote this book. You keep, okay. Hi, hello. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. uh, oh, yeah. Mm. Children, how are you feeling? Mm. Mm.
Okay. Okay, everyone. You can wrap up your hellos. Christoph.
Oh, yeah, thank you. So we do short meditation together, okay, this morning. Mm. There's two reasons. One, I would like you to learn some meditations that doesn't require much time and it doesn't require all day long, maybe 10, 20 years. Something simple, because here in America, life gets so busy, many things to do, vacation, going here, going there. So this meditation, mm, 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 I think this, some of you heard, hearing this meditation very fast time. Some of you heard more than 1,000 times. So this is called 9-round breathing meditation, okay? 9-round breathing meditation. Huh? mm, mm, based on the teaching, it says lung roll. Lung it's not talking about wind. It's not talking about the wind. It's not talking about the wind element, but it's the same word in Tibetan that you use for wind, called lung. So when you look at it very closely, then it sounds like then when you read further down, then it says every thought comes with that. So for the sake of knowledge, our thought is like as a person with eye, but no leg, no leg. Person with eye, no leg, meaning it cannot travel by itself, cannot travel. So now that the wind Tibetan, or not the technically it's called lung, that comes with thought. So that is not thought. That's not the thought. It's called lung. So certain things that in our life call matters, which has shape and color that we can touch, see. There are certain things, what we call day, night, moon, year. These are not physical nor consciousness. It's something that exists. It's not physical. It's not matter. It's not consciousness. They just exist. So there's a third phenomena. So that energy anyway, so the point here here is that the energy that comes with the thought, this is all for the sake of knowledge, okay, sake of knowledge. I think it's good to know. Maybe you can benefit someone else intellectually if somebody asks you questions. So energy is a person with leg, no sight, cannot see. Combination of thought and energy. Now they can see, they can travel. So meaning every thought that comes with the energy, of course there's, within the thought there's gross, not gross, this kind of like sense of yaki, or not that gross. How you say? Coarse, subtle, very subtle, coarse. There's within the thought, coarse, subtle, very subtle. Same thing, energy, subtle. Thought is gross, the energy gross, subtle, very subtle. They're not thought, same thing. That's how the body, same thing. Physical, gross, subtle, very subtle. When you talk about physical level, very subtle, then you are not talking about something that has shape and color. You are talking about more like form of energy, not really physical things. So then every thought that comes with the energies, so lung literally means like that energy. Roll means no longer useful, it's wasted. How that get waste, how this lung or energy get waste, the moment the thought become tight, moment our thought become tight, meaning not flexible. Tibetan called lesunwa. Lesunwa means flexible. Or you could say well balanced. Imbalance meaning tight. Flexibility means well balanced. So every thought that become like this, then energy that come with it, that will get waste. Where energy goes, it doesn't go to your neighbor's house. Neighbor you don't like, that will go there. it goes to your channels. Then many of them get stuck. Then you physically don't feel good. You don't have to have very specific reason. You don't just feel good. So, but there's reason, that's what's happening. So that contribute to your mind. So then you get irritated quite easily. So therefore, this 9-round breathing meditation is the technique or method, the best method how to get rid of those. From where? From channels, our channels, meaning from your life, from your system. So this physical existence is quite complex. Many things we don't understand. It doesn't mean they are not there, but and especially when it's come down on Vajrayana practice, this is very like combination of 5 chakras, 72,000 channels. The energy moves through them. Everything we do is due to the energies, the function of energies. When energy get damaged, so then like there are many like mental health problems, physical health problems, many things occur. So this is 9-round meditation is particularly designed to get rid of those wasted energy that's no longer used, causes by thought that's not flexible. See, that's for the sake of knowledge. So now how you do meditations, and every meditation that you do, so the first and foremost important thing is check your mental state, check. Could be neutral, not the best, better. If it's negative, if you are like irritated, if you are like angry, like you can't meditate, you cannot meditate. So first, you need to work with that, how to, I say, subdue negativity within your mind. So, so then when you do this 9-round breathing meditations, so first you use left hand. Maybe there's significant meaning. So like they suggest you to use this finger, ring finger. Maybe you can use like, usually I use just one hand. So you can just use both hands like this. First, you can use same finger, block the right nostril. Of course, the nose needs to be clean. Otherwise, precious jewel will come out. Clean. Or go in or come out or something like that. So they block and inhale long. And I think it's very important to keep your body straight. Block. Same time, please imagine if you are angry, if you are irritated, if you are not happy, all this disturbing thought that get out of your systems, goes out of the room, out of the universe. Okay. Right. We'll begin. We do this, repeat 3 times. First, or you can just use one hand. If it's too difficult, if it's too confusing, you can just use. Yeah. It begins with inhale from the left nostril. Then repeat 3 times, you know. Exhale, exhale all the disturbing thought together with your breath. Exhale. Imagine that your life becomes completely free. When you inhale, just imagine all the positive energy, whatever you call blessing, whatever that all is like text is said like combination of light and nectar. It's almost like stream. Just imagine all the healing energies. Then energy, there's energy, there's certain energy that heals, certain energy that have positive impact on your lifespan. Certain energies, no matter how often you use, it never get exhausted. There's 3 types of energy. Just imagine when you inhale, just imagine inhaling all of that, okay? What are you trying to do? You're trying to help yourself, that's all. What you're trying to do. No trying to become something, you're trying to help yourself. There. So then, this meditation begin with inhale from the left nostril, exhale from the right nostril 3 times. There's 9 rounds. There's the first round, 3 breathing. Now the second round, inhale from the right nostril, the second round, the 6 breathings finish, 6 breathing. So now from the both nostril, and please try, then you experience the benefit. If you don't try, I can't explain the benefit. I cannot explain. There's so much you can say when it comes down on experiencing something. If somebody asks you, please explain how this candy tastes, how the cheesecake tastes, please explain. There's so much you can say, you know, like that, okay? So then, if you are having issue with the anger, so then when you exhale from the right nostril, usually that's where the energy associated with anger runs through. There's 3 main channels. The 2 side channels. One side channels that run through energy of anger, related to anger, from usually comes from right nostril. Attachment, left nostril. If you have issues with either one of them, I mean strong, of course everybody has issues with that, but stronger. Oh no, not like that. Every single our delusion is like same energy, like 1 to 10, then we'll be dead long time ago. Not like that. You know, some of them 1 to 10, some of them are 1 to 5, some of them are 1, just sometimes some of them are 2. So that energy, when you exhale from the right nostril, if you're having a lot of issue with anger, just imagine it goes out of your. If you have a lot of issues with the attachment, so then from when you exhale from the left nostril, just imagine. This meditation has been taught hundreds of years ago and been tested and produced great results. So then also, of course, you know, this breathing meditations, it's always good to sit like this, like, you know, meditation position, if you are able to do. So there's a lot of benefit. There's so much benefit comes from this sitting positions, So then after that, so now see, this can be done within a few minutes. It doesn't take all day long. So after that, so then it's called 21 breathing meditations. So that's what you do. So then now you don't use your hand, you just sit. Doesn't matter, sometimes people sit like this. Pretty much in the yoga place, in Hinduism, they sit like this. Meaning they are visualizing something, it's not just for show. I think in my understanding, I don't understand Hinduism very well. I don't study, but I think there are certain point you visualize here, you visualize here, you visualize here. What is it? No. Space before you, there's certain point that you visualize. One of these is here, you're visualizing here. So anyway, no matter how you sit, but here the sitting position that I explain according to one of the renowned Tibetan master, great meditator, he suggests to sit like left hand down, right hand above, and touch. No need to hold like this, no need to do, it's too much. Just place below your belly button. So just only this sitting positions has a lot of benefit, I think obvious one, it's not kind of funny, but if you have a problem with changing channel when you're watching TV, the best method. You cannot change, now your hand is tied. That's not what it's for, unfortunately. That's not this position, not for watching TV, but I just thought, you can't really do anything. And anyway, just the sitting position has a lot of benefit. As I said, this existence is so complex, we don't understand. But this sitting benefits, whole the structures get great benefit by this sitting positions. This whole structure get benefited from these sitting positions. Not just that, meditation become more powerful, more productive. How will I know? Need to try. That's all, need to try. So then after this 9-round breathing meditation, then you just sit, then just watch your breath. Then they said closing your eye all the way down is not really good for your concentrations. Opening up like this, probably not good. And head like this, probably not great. I think they are qualified to talk about that because they accomplished something doing this meditation. They said like something like this, but very comfortable. No? So then you count. Exhale, inhale, you count 1. So this meditation is very important. Someone who cannot, their thought is like this, always going around, always thinking something. So the best way to stop this wish, that's not good enough. The wish, that's not good enough. What do you need to do? Focus, concentrate. That's the only way to stop. Otherwise, it goes on and on. Best. They say text is just the best method to stop. What do you call? Thinking. What do you call? Huh?
Monkey mind, racing thoughts.
Thinking all the time, having problem with the thinking. thinking, thought of the thought, thought of the thought. The best way to stop, focus, best way to stop. How you know? Please try. Not that hard. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to learn. Just focus your breath in and out. Just sit. Don't tight comfortably. And please learn this. It's called 7 sitting positions. Sometimes you see 8 sitting positions. That number 8 is breathing meditations. You may not need if you have less thought, if your thoughts like positive, not negative, then the breathing is no needed. Breathing is no need. The breathing is just to stop ongoing thought. Just watch. Exhale, inhale. Then try to count 21 times. Start with maybe 3 if you've been success. Count 7 if you are successful. It's 14, then 21. Just sit. Don't need to do anything. Just in front of the ocean, on the mountain, in your backyard. Too much. The master who wrote 7-point mind training text, some of you are familiar, 7-point text, said you could achieve the highest level of concentration. What is called shamatha. Shamatha? Huh? No, Shambhala. English words called like, so when you go outside, there's a painting. There's like elephant, the monkey, the rabbit, the monk, this house can symbolize. That shamatha means highest level of concentrations, highest level. Your mind is going to be firm as like mountain. If you let it be, it's not going to anywhere. It's just going to be firm as mountain. It won't move because this usually there's 9 stages you go through. The first one is be present, be within, be present. Second, how long, maintaining that. What the master who wrote this 7-point mind training text said, usually, traditionally, you go through this practice 9 stages. Here, just simply watching your breath, you could accomplish all of this. You could reach to the 9 level. Result, it brings a lot of physical benefit, mental benefit. Lucem less well-balanced body, well-balanced mind, create happiness within the physical body, within the mind. Lucem less they change, not just small, great bliss will be generated by accomplishing or achieving that level of concentration. Usually you go through these 9 stages. In this case, the master who wrote 7-point mind training text said one could achieve simply focusing on your breathing in and out. Very good news. It's not that hard. There's no preparation. You just sit there and breathe. So then someone like a long time ago, so I went to listen to lectures. There's like Theravadan monk. I think suggest that you could, if you're having hard time recognizing breathing in, breathing out, you can simply make word in, out. In my opinion, the best case, if you don't need to use the word, that's better, means less distractions. If you can just focus, If you're having hard time, so then you can say out, in, out. So make sure that your focus doesn't go to sound. So then you're losing the point. Just focus breathing in, and first just try one and see if you can do it, or maybe try 1, 2, 3. You see, if you succeed counting, watching your breath 3 times, then you could succeed for 7 times. Doesn't make sense. So then slowly, the best method, according to this instruction, the best method to stop the bombardment of thought, or like multiple thoughts, it can't stop. The best method, yeah, I wish I could do something, but can't do anything. But you could do something. You could learn something, then do so you could do something. Yeah, other people just can hope or pray that you have less thought. That's all you can do practically. But the best thing practically to do is to yourself to try any techniques out there, any meditation, then see will it work. So that means then slowly, this going down will stop. Okay, so then in the beginning, probably you may end up like like little force or little force, just to feel. Eventually, has to be natural. This 21 breathing meditation is not the instruction that teaching us how to breathe. We breathe according to meditation, we breathe 21,000 times a day. And out of that, how many are we aware? That's hard. That's hard questions. How many out of 21,000 breathing in and out? How many numbers that you are aware? How to say? This meditation is not like we are learning how to breathe. It's not. Then eventually, it has to be natural. Likewise, we breathe naturally 20,000 times a day. And okay, so this will help because then it's not that hard to learn. It doesn't require much preparation. It doesn't require much time. Just sit there, can be done within 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So if you enjoy it, then do it again. So or someone else has having difficulty, then you also teach them too how to do this meditation, okay? So now maybe we do one time together. 9-round breathing meditations. I'll stop talking. We do 9-round breathing meditation. Then after that, we do 21 breathing meditation. Okay. Maybe bluebird's better than bell. That's the starting point. Then forgot one thing, like when you inhale, then you count. If you wonder when I should count, exhale, inhale, then you, according to the teaching, you are supposed to count. Inhale, exhale, inhale, then count 1, 2. And please, try, if you find out it's very helpful, then please share. It's not like I did not make this up last night. It's already taught many, many hundreds of years ago. So now, from now on, every Sunday, I'm going to repeat this word to us to understand. No? And I think it's very important. No? So then based on that, we practice, okay? Based on that reality, then we practice. So then our practice will benefit us, okay? Dunga tamutame midreachings, dungal. You could say problem, pain, suffering, complication, whatever you call. Dunga tamu. Tamu means slightless. Slightless? Slightless?
Slightest, like,
Tiny,
yeah,
tiny.
slightest.
Slightest. Okay, help my pronunciation. Slightest. Dunga tamu. Some means just, even just that. Nobody wants. Nobody. Buddhist monk doesn't want. You maybe don't believe in anything. You don't want that. Or maybe some of you consider yourselves Christian. You don't want that. Some of you consider yourselves atheists. No one. Animal, they don't want. No religions, no education, they don't want. Nobody. What is that? Fact. 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 It's good to understand. That includes you, not just them, you. So now causing pain for yourself doesn't make sense. It's the stupid things to do. It's not the best things. It's not nice things to do. There's the dumb things to do, causing you more pain. No good. For other, that's also not good. Dela namia choshe mebanis. Their happiness, pleasure, nobody content, nobody. Squirrel in your garden, they are not content. Someone who has religious belief, they are not content. Someone who is so educated, no content. Someone who has billions of dollars, no content. Someone who doesn't have money, no content. Nobody content. What is that? There's nothing to do with religious belief. That's just fact. You, she, other. There's no differences. We make differences, but in reality, there's no differences. That's the most important thing to understand. Most important thing to understand. We differentiate based on tradition, culture, social status. Doing that, not everybody benefits. Not everybody benefits. Better not to have anyone who's unhappy. The best to have everyone happy. That's the best for the community. Having one person that's unhappy is not good. It's not good. Well, you say, I have nothing to do with that person, but it's not good for the community. It's not good. Everyone's happy. That's the best. That's the good things. That's the good things. So each and every one of us can play important roles. Maybe simply just having this knowledge, that there's no differences. Just wish, just wish something good for others. Why you do that? You get maximum benefit. Why people say, I feel good when they do something good for others? Why they say, I feel good? That's how goodness comes from. You feel good. Um, is that like doing for your group? Not necessarily. Here now, more and more people travel. So the young people get together, they go to different countries, they fund, they build the school, they feel great. Not because they are receiving some teaching or because they feel great because they feel they did something good. So that kind of achievement is very much needed, whether you believe in religion or not, is very much needed for all of us in order to feel good. There's nothing wrong. Yeah, you need to feel good. So that is your contributions. Feeling good is your contribution for the better world. When you feel good, more likely you'll do good things. People benefit from good things. People doesn't benefit from bad things. The reason people do bad things is because they don't feel good. They may not have intention to hurt you because they are doing that because they don't feel good. They're hoping to feel better by doing this. Then, as you know, Master Shantideva said, like the whole the calculation or math for achieving happiness is going wrong. Sorry to say, it's going wrong. Screaming. Maybe you have no intentions, personal intention to hurt that person because you don't feel good, because you're hoping to feel better, then you scream. This is a wrong method. I think people don't feel good about screaming. So there's certain things I think emphasis should be removed, need to be shifted. It's not about religion. It's not about which group that you belong to. It's not that important. What is important is to take care of each other. That's the most important things. That's the most important things. Wherever you can do, that's important. Just leave them alone, what they believe, what they don't believe, just to be kind. Be kind. What Master Shantideva said, if you need to look at someone, no, make it look at that person sincerely, honestly, with the knowledge that you could gain so much from that person. According to Buddhism, enlightenment, you could become enlightened because you can practice patience, loving kindness, compassion, all of that. Without other, how are you going to practice patience? How? I think that wood don't talk, rock doesn't talk, tree doesn't talk. There's nothing to be patient about. Because I think the emphasis now needs to shift, needs to be focus needs to be shift on the practical level. How you practice compassion. This sounds very good. What is compassion? Without other, there will be no compassion. Without other, there will be no compassion. It's just word. How you going to practice? Or how you practice compassion? You need other. Without other, you cannot practice compassion. Being kind, you need other. Without other, you cannot be kind. So that's exactly what they're wishing. They're wishing something good. They are acting on that desire. You think, or maybe they are like harming. Maybe they are not really harming there because they are not feeling good. They're not feeling good. So the bottom line, all my friends, including myself, more positive thought, whatever ways you can generate. Coming here, reading, meditating, please do. That will benefit. Less negative thought, your life will be better off. Better off. You can call yourself Buddhist, or Christian, or religious believer, and meanwhile, you are just thinking negative. Mean nothing. It means nothing. Then ultimately, everything we put so much effort, so serious, so like, and ultimately, it's nothing. It's nothing. Mm. What is important? Important is something positive, positivity. That's the most important thing. That's the only thing you can take. Everything else, even this body become nothing. Some point in your life, this body become nothing. Then what's become so important? Something, if you did something positivities through speech, through physical, through mind, that's the only thing you can take. Everything else become useless. That's not something that you're imagining is going to happen. It's only a matter of time. That time is uncertainty, uncertainty. So the best, do something positive. That's the only thing that matters, was positive. When I should do, can put off to now. Why? Time is uncertainty. Could happen tomorrow. It seems like so far, but no, it's just one breathing out, not able to breathe in, finish, it's over. It's not that far. So living, then that's the way to, I think, according to teachings, is not just more, not like more like believing. Practically, that's how do you live your life day by day peacefully, just being practical and wishing day in, day out, wishing happiness for others makes you feel good, makes you feel good. Wishing something horrible for others doesn't make you feel good because that's called ill will. Ill will, that's why it's called ill. Don't you think? That's why we call ill will. Why you call ill? The moment you have this thought that you are ill, ill will. Evil thought doesn't call noble thought, it's called evil thought. Why you harbor evil thought? Doesn't benefit. So that is like, I think we should, all of us, all my friend here on YouTube, on Zoom, we should practice on that practical level. Nobody. Well, I don't believe that maybe somebody wants suffering. Please go person by person, ask them, anybody wants suffering, what they say. You could say, are you Buddhist? They may say, no, I'm not Buddhist. And ask them, are you looking for suffering? What they say? Nobody. That is the fact. So if you can see, like, if you can see, the moment you see someone, if you see that person looking for happiness, same like you, why you harm them? There's no reason. You may say, I feel good, but that's a lie. Nobody feels good harming someone. Nobody feels good. Everybody feels good doing something positive. That is where the emphasis must be. That's why we gather here. That's why we read Shantideva's book, Guide Buddhist Way of Life, trying to understand. And everything else is secondary level differences. Everything else, maybe no needed. So that's why I like this song. Imagine there's no religion. Imagine there's no border. Imagine there's no country. Noble thought. If that's caused so much problem, why we have? Doesn't make sense. Oh. We are here not that long. We are talking about around 100 years. Why like cause so much pain? Doesn't make sense. So that is the meaningful life. Meaningful life. To be kind, compassionate, caring. Not just for others, for yourself too. Very much included. The moment you care someone, the same as like caring yourself. There's no differences. But the word is no same. Caring other, this word, and caring yourself. Different word. Exactly the same thing. Say exactly the same thing. Feeling somebody else feel, making somebody else feel good. Doesn't word it like, or making yourself feel good, but actually yourself feel good. So that's why that's the therefore Mahayana path is way to achieve happiness. Then Rinpoche, whatever Lama Rinpoche, cherishing other is a door to happiness. Oh, very true, very true. So just analyze. when you feel good, when you feel really good, or when I feel when I felt achieving something. So that can be done in like daily basis, mentally. So then, you know, that's why we gather here. So that's what we learn. I think then the existence of Kadampa Center serve its purpose. This center is not here to make money. That's not the goal. Goal is to people come here, they become kinder, more kind, more caring, more respectful. So then existence of this center is good. It's good. This center is not aiming or how many people become Buddhist. That's not the goal. That's not the goal. Goal is how many people become kinder, more caring, more loving. So then that is the best contribution you can ever make for the universal peace. I think far more powerful than building like 100 temples. Far more powerful than that. So then it's not just me, each and every one of us who come here has a responsibility to spread, be kind. That's the way to become happier, be kind. Not based on Buddhism, not based on Christianity. It's simply based on fact. Meditations, nobody wants. China is suffering. Nobody's content. No difference between me and you when it's come down that. Therefore, cherish other. Why you do that? That's the way to get maximum happiness for yourself. Okay, so so I myself firmly believe that, and so then then I said this many times. If you are some of you know me for a long time, I've been here almost 27 years. 27 years. I said this many times, so it's important. Okay. So then last Sunday where we left, so we'll discuss a little bit, then I'll stop. So then every Sunday we just remind ourselves that's the one stanza. It may be maybe someday you can put up there the stanza from the Guru Puja. Like that. Maybe someday, not today, maybe someday. So good.
There's no difference between myself and others. None of us wishes for even the slightest of sufferings or is ever content with the happiness we have. Realizing this, I seek your blessings that I may generate joy for the happiness of others.
You know, the word seek blessing, the blessing, they need to be understood very clearly. Blessing doesn't mean kissing rings or maybe touching head. This is just way to, how is it, representing, way to, how is it, represent blessing. But actual blessing means change, transform. For the sake of knowledge, it's very important to understand bless. Why you bless your businesses, you will bless your house, food, trying to transform into something positive. I seek your blessings. I seek change. Because I'm having a hard time not seeing, I'm having a hard time dealing with the people. I'm having a hard time dealing with my own negative thoughts. So I need help to change, How? Require wisdom, not just believe wisdom. Come from where? Knowledge. Learn or read. Then should I need to believe right away when I read? No. You take time, analyze. Is this true? As I said, that's what I'm saying. Nobody wants suffering. Is that true? How to find out? Go person to person. Ask them. oh, there's not many people here. Maybe you can go to Costco, wait to there, ask, there's so many people come, so ask. The film market, nobody, nobody. That's how you learn, that's the knowledge. So then you find out, then you can believe now because you did your research and you didn't ask like hundreds of thousands of people, but you asked a lot of people, nobody. Hmm? Now you can go ask people to people, they ask, are you Buddhist? People, a lot of people say, no, I'm not Buddhist. I'm even not religion. I'm just what they sometimes they say, spiritual. But that and that will be same answer. That indicates, that's important, indicate. So now next time, so what did you learn from Kadampa? So going to Kadampa Center, just to be kind. Just to be kind. So then existence of this center is good. To serve its purpose. So then so many people put effort, make it look nice, clean. When you come here, ready to sit, all the people, they are contributing for that. So, so that not just me, police, all of us who come here, this is our center, that this doesn't belong to me. You know, I just come here, talk, so I have no clue what's happening. I say, other part, what do you call final?
Behind the scenes.
No, behind the scenes, also the finance. I have no clue. I remember very first night that I came here 27 years ago. I told them there's at that time, how many, 15 people there, 15 or 10, 20, 15. I told them, I don't want to take any responsibility for the money, zero. It's been maintained like that. I'm not how long I'm going to live. It's going to be like that rest of my life. So that's all taking care of other people here, members. They don't get paid, so they don't know. That's why this is the result of collective effort. That's what you're enjoying. Every day when I come in, floor that I walk in, donated by one woman, one lady. She's passed away. I remember her, not every time, but I remember quite often when I look here, so when I see, I remember. So she hardly come to center. This is like everything here is collective collective result. So then, if you probably feel, oh, this is worth it to maintain this center for the greater cause, then please, help volunteers. We need more young volunteers, young life volunteers. So make it clear, or maybe this belongs to him. He owns this. I don't own. I don't own nothing. I own nothing. So this is owned by all of us, each and every one of us own. So then this is our center. So if you think, oh, this is a good center, so then whatever ways you can make it like better, then. So that's why I ask every class in the beginning, introduce. Many years ago, people, they just come, they listen, they don't talk to anyone, they just leave. It's no good. So it's community, okay. Sorry. What else?
Oh, we were reading chapter 5, guarding alertness last Sunday, talking about the stanzas. I don't know if you wanted to.
So maybe I would like the people to, maybe if there's how much time we have. Oh, that's not my time. So anybody want to comment about the Shanti? There was like text, Shanti, there was text, the message. Yes, yeah.
See, verse 2, in this world, unsubdued and crazed elephants are incapable of causing such harms as the miseries of the deepest hell, which can be caused by the unleashed elephant of my mind. However, if the elephant of my mind is firmly bound on all sides by the rope of mindfulness, all fears will cease to exist and all virtues will come into my hand.
Any discussions? Any comments? Whenever the modern time, this book has been taught around 8th century. Is not that new. So beside breathing meditation, beside watching your mind and meditation that I explained, two different meditations. Anything else that the point is how to help people to be more mindful and like develop their part of their concentrations. Any other method want to say about something from Virginia? Let's go. So, Carol, you can you please move this? People can see. Yeah, maybe TV. Yeah, maybe the people can see it. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. That's her. Oh, thank you. Oh. Yeah, well, but then the Lamo.
Oh, Geshla, I'm sure I speak for everyone just to thank you for helping us understand, because this is really the way to liberate yourself from suffering. And right now, we're living in a climate where it's about blame and vengefulness and retribution, and the tendency is to look outside. But with your help, we can understand that the path to freeing ourselves from suffering is looking inside, not outside. And the idea of training the mind is very unfamiliar to people in the West. And so you bring the richness of that tradition to us. And I just want to thank you for it.
Now the question, how to achieve liberation? Really, like about like focus and mindfulness. Beside the meditation that I led 2 times, 3 times, few times, any other technique help us how to be more mindful. Maybe there must be some technique how to be mindful. But here is like mindful is like rope. Yeah. Can you repeat this line?
However, if the elephant of my mind is firmly bound on all sides by the rope of mindfulness.
Yeah, rope of mindfulness.
Geshe-la, I did hear His Holiness the Dalai Lama once said at a teaching, he started discussing time, which isn't discussed very, very often that I know of. And he said, when we think of the past, it's almost always with regret and sadness. When we think of the future, it's often with anxiety and fear. So to free yourself from those things, stay in the present. So I think that is one approach to mindfulness, is when you notice your mind being preoccupied with either the past or the future, to sort of interrupt that train of thought and say, no, what's happening right now? Am I okay right now? Am I doing what will give me self-respect right now? Am I living according to my values right now? And that's a kind of mindfulness that isn't discussed too often.
Very good. So please help. So what is the best way to be present? What is the best way to be present? What's the best method to be present? Just saying a word, that's not going to help much. How to be present? How to be present?
Anyone?
Yeah, please share. Like what you do. What do you do? Like what you do. That So I think they're saying in Tibetan that even the bird has advice to give. Bird. That means don't look down. So don't just look up here. Not every advice we hear. Maybe best advice out there. So that's why it's very important to discuss, what you do as an individual person to be present. What do you do?
A long time ago, I think that you taught us this, but you said if you can put your hands on your lap, your left hand here and your right hand here. You said when you think of the past, tap here. And when you think of the future, tap here. So I don't do this because it's like, but if you can calm your mind down, then you're trying not to go to the past and not to go to the future and be right here in the present. Do you remember Geshe-la teaching that a long time ago? I don't know where I learned it, but I feel like it was.
Sorry, I'm getting very old now. I'm getting old.
We all are.
So when I came here, I was a young man, and I'm getting old. So I will not remember what I said 26
Cool. You could try it.
Because so there's I think there's a meditation taught by, being aware of physical movement. That's what this meditation is. Just I even don't remember it's like basically like your hands on your lap like this, and you move with the full awareness. One, then I think, then you are like, moment you are 100% with whatever you do, this could be one technique. This is not, this more related to physical movement. Being there 100%. One, then maybe two, three. So now this one, 4, 5, 6. So then you move this up 7, 8, 9, 10. Now go back. Then move up 11, 12, 12, 13, 13 or 12, 13, 14. There will be 14 movement, hand movement. What are you doing? You are using physical movement as an object of your. What are you trying to do? You are trying to tie your elephant. Where? Physical movement. With what? Rope. What is that called? Mindfulness. Why? Because this elephant is not sitting still, it's moving, it's going everywhere, causing me kind of makes me nuts, not a peanut butter or what? There's the same spelling, nut, same spelling. Eat the nut we eat. Why is this like crazy like nut? Nut doesn't look crazy. The nut, why you call it nut means crazy? Why? Why nut is crazy? I think Americans are crazy. Nuts, you go, I go nuts. I go nuts, maybe sounds like you go for nuts to eat. Ale, you don't know why it's called, I'm not just faking, I'm just curious why it's like nuts, because nut means crazy. That crack. Ah.
Yeah, I was just saying in Great Britain, if the same thing happens, if you feel like you're losing your mind a little bit, they say that you're going crackers. So it's another food that they're using. But yeah, I have no idea where it comes from though.
I see. I'm just wondering, next time when I say I go nuts, maybe when I go back to Nepal or India, people may think I'm also crazy too. So they don't understand I go nuts or what now. So this is like basically using physical movement just to be aware and mindful. So, but there's many things, doesn't matter, but you need to give yourself 100%. That's the best, 100%. So the question, it is possible just to have one strong thought, then it's possible to have one big creek rather than small creek that's running all the time everywhere. It's possible to put all of them in one. If it's possible, how to do object, and I think physical objects. So, and please share of course I want to help, and so you probably need to help too. What you do when somebody say, be present, maybe you do something to be present, be with yourself. Everything that I taught, don't look at, I have no experience. Don't look at, oh, he's the one who accomplished, I have accomplished nothing. How do I know? I study. How many years? 30 years I study. There's a lot of years. That's how I know. Doesn't mean I have experience. So, I want to know what do you do to be present? What do you do and when you go to beach, you see people just sitting there like that. I'm not sure what they do. I'm kind of afraid to go there to ask what are you thinking. So, but what they do. Yeah. Well, please let me give the mic. So help and share what you do to be present or be with yourself.
So I remember years ago when I came here and I was pregnant and I was feeling a little anxious, and I went outside and there was a book for kids. My daughter was small at the time and I was reading to her, and something really stuck with me. It was saying something very simple. When you walk, you walk. When you eat, you eat. When you sleep, you sleep. And that prompted me to thinking about the American hustle culture and how everybody does so many things at once instead of eating without social media, right? Sleeping, you sleep, you rest. You don't constantly multitask. So throughout the years, that really stuck with me. And even though I can't always follow that, I start practically implementing things like, I'm going to go on a walk, but I'm not going to work. I'm not going to be on my phone. Maybe I'm going to listen to music while I look at nature, but I'm going to stay mindful. And in this moment, I'm going to look at the trees. I'm going to just enjoy my dog, or implement dinners with family where we just sit and we just talk and we enjoy the food and we're there in that moment. And throughout the years, I also became an intuitive, energetic healer. And my coach said something to me. She said, when you feel anxious or you have fears, things happen at work or in your family, ask yourself, is this going to kill me in the next 2 minutes? And that's a very practical question. Is this going to kill me in the next 2 minutes? And if you feel it's an emergency, right? It's dangerous to you mentally or physically, then act upon it. If you don't, then try to just stay as still as you can and just breathe. So that's shift, rewire, and focus. It's another way to say it. Just focus on the present moment and ask yourself, is this really going to kill me right now in the next 2 minutes? And if it's not, try to breathe and just stay in the moment.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Very good, yeah. Wonderful. Please share more. That's very good one, yeah. If not, we are going to stop the class. Okay, so yeah. Anybody want to share? So
definitely, I'm a huge proponent of Tai Chi. From the students that I teach, one of the biggest benefits that they receive, they say, is their concentration and focus. And they definitely feel like for that 1 hour that we're in class, they say that what happens before the class and what's going to happen after the class, they're not even thinking about it for at least 1 hour. They're only focused on the moves, the hand and the foot and the feet moves and the movements of the body. So Tai Chi, everybody, if you haven't tried it, try it. It's helpful.
Maybe it's time to do Tai Chi here too.
I'd be happy to
Yeah.
for the
I
members.
have
Yeah.
I have no clue. I don't know the Tai Chi.
So what takes me out of the present moment are, well, the feelings that come up, whether it's irritation or impatience. And sometimes I don't even know I'm feeling that. So when something like that happens, I remind myself, what is that? And it's irritation. Okay, that's irritated, like water is boiling or spill the milk or these small things that take me out of the present moment and make me have these, I essentially try to recognize what exactly is going on and name it. And then what helps me often is just, if I'm unsettled like that, I will just go to one of my cats, and say hi to them and pet them. And that helps me to be present with them, yeah, and with myself.
Wonderful. That's exactly what I mean. Like practical solutions. What that somebody asked, like, remember 2 Sundays ago, how to deal with that out of cushion practice. You remember the young man asked? Out of cushion practice. That's exactly what I'm trying to learn here. Out of cushion practice. Maybe what you do, like, that's very good. Any help from any ways that you can help yourself to come down, or maybe ask question, is going to kill me in next few minutes. If not, then don't react like that. Don't realize that you are going to die. Super react super fast. Or maybe, go to your pet and, pet like a pet. Huh? Pet your pet. Pet your pet. So then like, then if you don't have pet, maybe you can get one of those. Then a pet that make noise too. So all my friends here, so now what we are trying to do, we are trying to help ourselves. That's our moral responsibility to take care of yourself. So then according to Mayana practice, as I said, taking care of others, what she said, petting, pet
your pet.
Pet your pet makes you feel good, because there's living being. Show some affections. Being kind to that heals. Not a lot of people be, compassion heal for everyone. People have heart about compassion. That's kind of like, that's what you do when you are weak. No. That's what you do when you are very strong. That's what you do, compassion. When you're weak, you get angry. That's what you do. It's not powerful. That's when you get weak, then you become angry. That's what it is. So when you become compassion, that means when you are strong, then you compassion. So that's a very good example. Pet affections heal really most important things, as I said, kindness. Kindness is the one that like how you can do, so how you can practice that, so that kind of take care of all the little problem here, there, just take care of that, so that's the most important things. And thank you very much, Vendava Tenzin Lamu, and all the people who contributed. So we are all here. I'm here to learn. So please, next time, don't be shy. Just share what's helping you. When you get angry, just share. And of course, then I will share what I learned. I will share. And you share your practical level experience. What do you do when you get angry? What do you do? when you get irritated, and it helps. Okay, so thank you very much. So then we'll stop here. Okay.
Please turn to page 246 in the Gold Prayer Book for Shanti Deva's dedication verses. Before we start that, Gesla, I did look up where it comes from. So about 200 years ago, nut became a slang word for the head. And then if somebody was a little bit crazy, they would say they're off their nut, and that got shortened down to you're nuts or nutty. So. Okay, page 246. May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain a notion of happiness and joy by virtue of our merits. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled with a mind weighed down by depression. May the blind see forms and the deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies were worn with toil be restored on finding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness, and prosperity. May there be timely rains and bountiful harvests. May all medicines be effective and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their ailments. Whatever diseases there are in the world, may these never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid, and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power, and may people think of benefiting each other. For as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then may I too remain to dispel the miseries of the world. Now on page 244, the Long Life Prayer for His Holiness. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All-powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. On the next page, the Long Life Prayer for Khensa Rinpoche Jetsun Lobsang Dalek, the one who mastered his speech at a very young age, the one with great patience who received the name Avatare, the one with great precision who spread the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa on bliss and void, Lama, ornament of the yellow hat tradition, please remain until samsara ends. And inside the back cover, the prayer for the swift return of Kyabjela Mizopa Rinpoche. Peerless teacher and assembly of the children of the victorious ones, Shravakas and Pratyeka Buddhas, victorious Lozang father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of the infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now. Holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice, you wore the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable, venerable Guru, Jiwai make requests. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and from other living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may this smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. And inside the front cover, the prayer for Geshe Gelug's long life. Supreme Guide, you lead us on the many paths of virtue. A shining sun, you give us the best of excellent explanations. Supreme virtuous friend, you are a constant Dharma companion. Lama who has renounced fame, may you ever remain. And for Geshe Sangpo, you who have steadfast imprints of virtuous qualities and keep the instructions of the glorious Guru in your heart. You who pass day and night with noble activities, great virtuous friend, may you have a very long life. Om Tare Tu Re So. Om Tare Tu Re So Ha. Om Tare Tu Re So Ha. Om Tare Tu Re So Ha. Om tari tu re so ha. Om tari tu re so ha. Om tari tu re so ha.
Thank you very much, and have a nice Sunday.
Thank you.
Thank
Geshe.
you.
Quick announcement, real quick. So coming up, we have a couple of very exciting events and very beneficial events as well. So next Thursday, the 14th, we'll have a Tara Puja here with 4 Geshis leading it. And so it'll be quite powerful. Do you want to say anything else about that puja? Okay. And so please join us. It's Thursday, the 14th, starting at 7 o'clock. Come, there's no experience necessary or anything. It'll be really beautiful. And then also we have our first annual healing retreat coming up, and that will start with a sand mandala of healing, and Geshe Sangpo, along with a visiting Geshe Tenzin, right, will be helping him. And so that will start on Tuesday, August 26th, and they'll be creating the sand mandala right here in the Gampa. And so you can see the schedule online for the hours, but our building will basically be open from 10 till 5 on those days. And you can stop by any time that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, Tuesday. Let me make sure it's Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then, and you can come by and there'll be activities to do as well. And you can see this creation of this amazing healing mandala. And then on Sunday, August 31st, that's a full day retreat. So please see the calendar and the website for information, kadampa-center.org, for more information and for details with the schedule. Or catch me and I'm happy to ask or answer questions if I can. All right, anything else, Geshe? Okay. And there's opportunities to sponsor both of these events. So definitely check that out too. Thank you.
Gracias, Ale. Muchas gracias. Buen domingo.
Thanks, everyone online. Have a great day.